Amen. I just want to share with you an experience that happened to me really recently. A friend of mine was going to put a movie on for me and the kids. And he says, "Hey, Whitfield, is it okay if I put Real Steel on?" And I said, "Real Steel? Isn't that like PG-13? Aren't like body parts being thrown all over the place, heads exploded and all that?" He kind of laughed, but he says, "Yeah, I think so." I said, "My oldest son is in first grade. He doesn't need to be seeing that." And then he said, "Honestly, I never even thought about that. I let my kids watch that all the time." And you know, I'm not putting down the movie Real Steel, but what I do want to do is this, is heighten your awareness to what your family is being exposed to and what you're being exposed to and how are you being the salt of the earth where you are. And I believe that through that experience, my awareness was heightened, his awareness was heightened, and we start thinking about this. I want to share a little devotion from you for it's called Experiencing God Day by Day. It's by Henry Blackaby. It's one of my favorite devotions. And he talks about being the salt of the earth. And he pulled this from Matthew chapter 5, verse number 13. And I want to show that to you just right here. Look at this passage right here, okay? God's people are his preserving agents for a world that is corrupt and degenerating because of sin. Your life is designed and commissioned by God to enhance a community and to preserve what is good and right. There is deep significance today for godly life that is involved in its community. The presence of Christ in you makes all that he is available to others. I love that sentence. His salvation can free an addict, mend a broken home, heal the pain of the past, restore a wayward child, and comfort a grieving heart. All of this is available to those around you as Christ expresses his life through you. If you are not in a right relationship with the Lord, however, Jesus said, we are like salt that has lost its saltiness and is therefore good for nothing. None of God's saving grace and power can be dispensed through us to others. How do we test the saltiness of our lives? Look at our families. Are we preserving it from the destructive influences that surround it? Examine our workplace. Are the sinful influences in our work environment being halted because we are there? Observe our community. Is it better placed because we are involved in it? What about our church? The evidence that we have been used by God as a preserving agent is that things are becoming better spiritually around us instead of worse. If people around us are deteriorating spiritually, we need to go to our Lord and allow him to adjust our lives so that we can be used to preserve others. And I pray that's a message that you take to heart, that God would use you in a salty way in your home, in your community, at your workplace. I'll see you soon.